your village, and today I am going to show you 3 different kinds of swaddles and how to swaddle your baby up nice and quick in all of them. We are going to talk about a muslin swaddle today, just a big piece of fabric. This is about 48 inches square, and the one I'll be using today is the Burt's Bees organic cotton muslin, but there are dozens and dozens and dozens of different swaddle blankets that you can use. Burt's Bees is a little bit more of an expensive option. There are so many more that might fit into your budget a little bit better. The one that I have linked on my website is the Hudson Baby, and that one is actually one that I used on my son when he was an infant and is a great option as well. I just think that these are so pretty, and once you wash them up, they get really soft. And we're also going to be doing the SwaddleMe swaddle sack. The version that I have is their luxe version. It is supposed to help regulate baby's body temperature a little bit better, because when we swaddle, we do have to be careful of how warm baby gets. This one comes with some air vents down here at the bottom, and it also has this nice little zipper at baby's feet so that you can get in there and maybe change a diaper while baby is all swaddled up without having to pull them out of this whole big sack. And for video purposes, I am using a small medium size, which is actually a little bit too big for my pretend baby right here. I should have probably gone with an extra small, a newborn size, but it still fits. It still wraps him up really well. It just might not be what I would choose if he were a living baby, but this is the one that I have. And then the third one is going to be the Woombie. This is a little snuggle pod. It's nice and tight and stretchy, and it's just one big zipper. And it does have, up here, it has these little air vents, again, to help regulate baby's body temperature. And this is their classic air. They have, again, all of these have different versions, different price points. If you want to go with a more high-end fabric, or maybe you want ones, again, that have the zippers at the bottom, or they have different Grow With Me versions where you can, it comes with little flaps on the sides that open or close if you want to start sticking baby's arm out or not. And there are so many different kinds to choose from. I just went with these 3 really basic ones that give you an idea of how all of them work, so that you can take what I'm showing you here and sort of extrapolate it to a different project. And then finally, I also have my baby that I am going to be doing all of these on today. This is, she is 8.5 pounds and 19.5 inches long, so about the size of a newborn, you know, a very young baby. She is flopsy. She's all silicone, and so she does do a really good job of demonstrating how all of these products work on a baby, and some of the things that might be harder or easier to do with a flopsy little newborn. So go ahead and keep watching, and we will start with muslin wraps. All right, so let's fold a muslin swaddle. So take your swaddle blanket and fold it into a triangle. You're gonna set it down on a nice flat surface. A bed is a really good option. A carpeted floor, a couch is going to make it a lot easier if you're doing this on a flat surface where you can really spread the fabric out. And you are going to want to place baby so that their shoulders are lined up with this folded over edge. We want to make sure it's not too high up on their head, so that when we fold it, we're not accidentally folding it over baby's mouth or baby's nose. We want to make sure that we are keeping the fabric at shoulders and below. And so what you're going to do first is you're going to take this wing, and I like to fold it in half. This is a lot of material. It's going to be a little bit easier if it's folded. So about right here, and you're going to take baby's arm, and you can either lay it over baby's belly or down by her side. I don't recommend putting her hands right here up on her chest when you swaddle, because she is going to wiggle them all the way up and break out of that swaddle in about 1.5 minutes, and all your hard work will be for nothing. So for this demonstration, I'm going to go ahead and leave baby's arms down by her sides. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to come up and over, and I'm going to keep this arm out, and I'm going to roll baby and just tuck this right underneath her body. And it is loose up here, so we want to make sure to tighten that. So I'm going to lift her up a little bit and just pull it a little bit tighter back here. And then we've got this side of her is going to be already nice and tight and tucked in. And so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to address the fabric down here at this triangle point. And you have two choices. Choice number one is you can leave it trailing. Some babies don't feel like they need their legs to be scrunched up and little frogged up and are fine with it down. And some babies really like that full feeling of just being absolutely tucked in. The younger a baby is, the more they enjoy having their legs frogged up right here. And so for this demonstration, I'm going to go ahead and show you that. It is important when we're swaddling never to pull down on baby's legs. We never want to put any kind of pressure on their hips. We want to be as kind as we can be to all of their little joints and make sure that we're not putting them in an uncomfortable position or in one that might contribute to any kind of hip dysplasia. So we're going to take this down here, and again, we're going to fold it over. This is going to come right up to baby's little chin, and baby's legs are going to get frogged right up. And we're just going to lay that here. And again, I still have this arm out, and so I'm going to tuck this under baby's body, which is going to leave me with all this fabric over here. And now I'm going to tuck baby's arm down. And I'm going to bring this one up and all the way over. Oh, there we go. And you see it can get a little loose here at the top, so just sort of pull along here, maybe tuck it in. Like when you're wrapping a towel around yourself when you get out of the shower, just twist it around and tuck it in so that it is nice and tight and secure. And then this is going to come all the way around baby's body. Oh, mine got twisted. And then when it's over like this, you can either kind of leave it like this and just let gravity hold it still, or you can bring it up and around and tuck it right in here. So there you go. Nice little baby burrito. Not too shabby. Once you figure out the steps, you can usually get this done in just a minute or two real quick. And it can look difficult just because there's a lot of fabric involved. But once you get the hang of it, it's really not hard and it just goes by. This is the SwaddleMe sack, and so all I'm going to do is gently place my baby right there in the middle, again making sure her shoulders are lined up there at the top. I'm going to pull the panel up over her tummy and open up that Velcro, and I'm going to take that left hand wing and pull it across and line the Velcro up, and just lining it up is going to already make a nice tight little panel for baby. I'm going to tuck it underneath her, and then I'm going to take those Velcro ears on the right wing, and I'm pulling it out a little bit as I pull it across just to increase the tension and make it a little bit tighter on baby. Easy peasy. This is such an easy wrap to do. This took what, less than 30 seconds? So fast. And here at the bottom is that zipper I was talking about in case you want to change baby's diaper without having to pull her out of the swaddle completely. This is the Woombie little pod that we talked about. All you have to do is unzip it, and then I like to open up the sides a little bit so I don't have to worry about them folding back over when I'm putting baby in. And I'm just going to lay her there on top, tuck her little legs and arms in. And this is nice and tight so you don't have to worry about her arms migrating throughout the night. I'm going to zip it up halfway, and then I like to put arms over belly. I just find it to be a little more comfortable for baby. I'm going to zip it up and then do the snap at the top of the zipper, and that's it. This is another quick little one. Again, this took less than 30 seconds, and baby is nice and cozy and ready for a nap.